Eric. Could you tell us, first of all, how Amad Diallo is, please?
It's not too bad. Today he was running again, not evolving in the group, but we hope he can join tomorrow in the training.
I know we asked you about Avram Glazer on Friday, but he was obviously at the game on Saturday. Have you spoken to him? What kind of conversations have you had with him?
Afterwards, I didn't speak anymore with him after the game.
Eric, could I just ask, these tours obviously it's a lot of games and a lot of travelling. How do you find that preparation? Is it too much? Would it be easier just to stay in Manchester? Because we know Man United's a global brand, so you have to travel around. But how do you find it?
It's about finding a good balance. And football is 1, 2, 3, and so football is making the schedule is ahead of everything else. But also you have to know what you say. We are a global brand. We have to sell the club. We want also come towards our fans, and our fans are all over the world. So we want to show ourselves there, and I think also for ourselves is a fantastic experience. And you are 2 weeks on the way, and I think it's a big advantage that you are 2 weeks with your team, the players, to build really the team spirit. Also with the staff, the cooperation in between the staff towards the players. So it's a great opportunity to strengthen that, and that's what we're working on. So I think it's really useful.
So you find that being away together rather than being at home when people would be in there? Better or worse. I think there are more ways to roam, but I think this is a good one.
Sorry, Eric. Just wondering what kind of side you're going to be putting out tomorrow, what kind of players you'll see.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Manchester United related, right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host Abu KALS, as I'm definitely right here to bring to you everything Manchester United related. As you definitely know that we are in the summer transfer window, we're going to be talking about a few transfers, but also there's been a press conference by Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag has gone on and had a press conference to talk about transfers, and also the game that's going to be happening between the club Manchester United and Real Madrid, plus also the Manchester United Wrexham game. And he's gone on and elaborated a bit more about Anthony Martial, despite the fact that he's talked about Anthony Martial. He's also talked about Amad Diallo. A lot has been spoken about, and I really I'm so excited to watch the Wrexham game, but even much more excited to watch the Real Madrid game. It only evaluates where Manchester United is at this moment in time. Not as much as the Wrexham game isn't as much as the Real Madrid game, but really it's a game to watch, and you do not need to miss out on that game. Anyway, where are you watching from? Which part of the world are you watching from? Just let us know in the comments section. You'll remember that Manchester United has been linked to a couple of football players, really, with the fact that Manchester United has been linked to mainly at this moment in time the center of focus being on the Atalanta football player, and that is Rasmus Højlund. But do not forget that Harry Kane is back as a Manchester United target, and Manchester United now has the option to choose between Harry Kane and Rasmus Højlund. Although Manchester United is trying its level best to make sure that they can land Rasmus Højlund, Harry Kane has come as a big option that he can definitely be considered after Tottenham Hotspur's owner directing the current manager that Harry Kane needs to sign a new contract all leave the club. Because he does not want to lose him as a free agent. Spurs will definitely be losing out on a big amount of money, and that comes as it comes as a big thing for the club, Manchester United. Big news for Manchester United, because you can definitely tell that if that definitely happens, if he is 100% into a move away, then because recently what stopped Manchester United really, what stopped Manchester United from getting him, they were not in United's thought. Spurs are not into selling the football player. Selling the football player was definitely very complicated for Spurs. Spurs was not into selling the football player. It was a bit tricky for Tottenham Hotspur to sell the football player. But at this moment in time, I can say it's going on quite well, and Spurs has made up their mind that they are selling, and now the links are back. Manchester United is trying to make a few things right for themselves, and also for the club, Manchester United, and for the players and for the fans. And having beaten Arsenal, Manchester United has having beaten Arsenal very badly. That a game that ended 2-0 in favor of Manchester United, with two football superstars scoring for Manchester United. The captain, Bruno Fernandes, scoring for Manchester United, and apart from Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho also coming on and scoring for Manchester United, making it 2-0. And part of the game that was planned were penalties. Manchester United had all its penalties taken and scored, whereas the club Arsenal missed out on one penalty, and that was Fabio Vieira. So Manchester United won twice. Arsenal was beaten twice. So it was quite interesting. It was an interesting game, but also you can still tell that the striking section lacks a bit. That powerful football player is definitely, that powerful number 9 is needed at the club, Manchester United. But obviously Manchester United has not yet secured a move for that football player, and hopefully I think that things will keep on moving on quite well for the club Manchester United, as we definitely know that United is trying its level best to make sure that they can sign a few more football players, and the fact that the one and only Mason Mount has already signed for the club Manchester United and played for the club Manchester United, that's quite good news. And at this moment in time, Manchester United is still eyeing more football players. Andre Onana has also already signed. It's official. Andre Onana, we could be seeing him in the goals in the next game for Manchester United. So are you excited to see drama in the goals? That's Andre Onana, very good on the ball, very modern goalkeeper. So really a lot of information is out there about those two football players, and about Rasmus Højlund and Harry Kane. There was something a bit about Kylian Mbappe and his potential move to Manchester United. I mean, I don't want to discourage anybody, but Kylian Mbappe's move to Manchester United, I think, being fair and being honest, I think involves quite a lot of money, because Al Hilal put in a bid. I don't know if this Al Hilal is a Saudi Pro League club. Put in a bid that is worth 300 million euros for Kylian Mbappe. I don't see Manchester United getting close to that unless the football player wants the move to Manchester United. Then he can push for it and say no to that amount of money that is being given to Paris Saint-Germain. And PSG gave permission to the Saudi Pro League club to go on and speak to Kylian Mbappe. And the fact that we've seen loads of money are being given to people in Saudi Arabia. I mean, we saw last time, we saw a little bit about golf. Tiger Woods was given 700 million euros. In Tiger Woods is at the end of his career, and that was that was the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund, something like that. And what about Kylian Mbappe, who is in his prime? Definitely, it will be stupid money, a lot of money. So I don't see Manchester United really getting to that point. I do not see it happening. Anyway, let's hope everything goes on quite well for the club Manchester United, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell. Thank you and goodbye for now. The press conference of Erik ten Hag, we've talked about that. He's said quite a lot, and let's hope everything goes on quite well. Thank you and goodbye for now.